Hare Hare Krishna Aditi Mataji, Dandvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much Mataji for attending the call. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Susmita Mataji. This is Kamala Kiransi from Baltimore. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Govind and all the devotees. And to you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Kamadaki Mataji, Dandvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much for joining the call today Mataji. Hare Krishna. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna, thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Shushmita Mataji, Danvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Smita Gandharvika Devidasi from College Station, Texas. Thank you, Shushmita Mataji, for your wonderful services. Thank you for taking up even share screen on Sundays that you do. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Binita Mataji, Dandvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much Mataji for being so kind, and even I do so many mistakes for tolerating me and guiding me. Thank you Mataji. Thank you for all your services. And welcome to the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Susmita Mataji, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharajas. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumari Devidasi from Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Kumari Mataji, Dandvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much Mataji for joining the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Manmohan from India. Danvat Pranam to all devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna Manmohan Prabhuji, Dandvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much Prabhuji for attending the call. Is this your first time Prabhu?
A couple of times before also I have joined.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Prabhu
Please
is
keep on
joining now
joining.
regularly and he's asking wonderful questions. Thank you, Prabhu, for joining regularly.
Thank you,
so
Mataji. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
All glories to Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj, all glories to Shambhala Devotee. This is Mohini Lakshmi from Detroit.
Hare Krishna. Sorry Mataji, I couldn't hear your voice. Mataji, what is your name?
This is Mohini Lakshmi from Detroit.
Mohini Lakshmi. Okay. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mohini Lakshmi Mataji, Dandvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavas Pranams unto you and all the devotees here. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. This is Ekaradika Lila Devidasi from Iowa.
Hare Krishna, Ekaradika Lila Mataji, Dandvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for joining the call today, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Is there anyone else in the call who would like to introduce?
Prabhuji did not join Mataji. Maybe we have to wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, Mataji. We can chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare
Mataji,
Hare
Prabhuji
Rama
joined.
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
I'll mute everybody. You can unmute yourself, Mataji. I muted everyone. I'll start the recording here.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call. Hare Krishna. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call. Today we are so fortunate to have His Grace Pran Govind Prabhuji to enlighten us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, 3rd chapter, verse number 14. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much Prabhuji for giving your valuable time and assistance to us this morning and enlightening us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam. Now I will hand over the call to you, Prabhu. Whenever ready, please take over the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Am I audible, Mother?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhu. Welcome to the call. So nice to see you, Prabhuji. Welcome to the call.
Thank you. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Prabhus and mothers, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is wonderful. So I would like to sing a song. I forwarded to Mother Shema Gauri. She's not here. Let's see.
Prabhuji, until January, you can forward it to me. This is Vinita Gandharvika.
Oh, okay. Yes, Mother.
Because Mataji is in India. She's sometimes checking our messages, sometimes she's not checking. Yeah.
So, she looks like she checked, but it's okay. But she could not forward, probably. We need that. I send you a slide, but probably you can find in the KK song will be probably better. Ekhono bujinu Prabhu. It's a Bengali song. Ekhono bujinu by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Related to today's verse. Ekhono.
I found it, Prabhu. I'll put in the chat box. Sushmita Mataji, you can take it from here and share.
Okay.
Sure, Mataji. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, dear devotees, you all can join if you like, or you can sing in your own domain, world, wherever you are. Ekhona bujinu Prabhu tumara charana. Ashokaya bhaya amrita purna sarvakshana. Ekhona bujinu Prabhu charana. Sakala chariya toa চরণ কমল সকল ছাড়িয়া তুয়া চরণ কমল পড়িয়াছি আমি নাথ তব পদ তলে পড়িয়াছি আমি নাথ তব পদ তলে তব পাদ পদ্ম নাথ রক্ষিবে রে তব পাদ পদ্মনাথ রক্ষিবে আমারে আর রক্ষকর্তা নাহি এ ভব সংসারে আর কর্তা রক্ষকর্তা নাহি এ ভব সংসারে আমি তব নিত্য দাস জানিনু এবার আমি তব নিত্য দাস জানিনু আর আমার পালন ভার এখন তোমার আমার পালন ভার এখন তোমার বড় দুঃখ পাইয়াছি স্বতন্ত্র জীবনে বড় দুঃখ পাইয়াছি স্বতন্ত্র জীবনে দুঃখ দূরে গেল পদ বরণে দুঃখ দূরে গেল পদ বরণে যে পদ লাগিয়া রমা তপস্যা করিলা যে পদ লাগিয়া রমা তপস্যা করিলা যে পদ পাইয়া শিব শিবতল ভিলা যে পদ পাইয়া শিব শিবতল বিলাম যে পদ লভিয়া ব্রহ্মা কৃতার্থ যে পদ লভিয়া ব্রহ্মা কৃতার্থ হইলাম যে পদ পায় যে পদ নারদ মনি হৃদয়ে ধরিলা যে পদ নারদ মনি হৃদয়ে ধরিলাম শেষ অভয় পদ শিরেতে ধরিয়া শেষে অভয় পদ শিরেতে ধরি পরম আনন্দে নাচি পদগুণ গাইয়া পরম নন্দে নাচি পদগুণ গাইয়া সংসার বিপধাতে অবশ্যই উদ্ধার সংসার বিপধাতে অবশ্যই উদ্ধার ভকতি বিনোদ অপত করিবে তোমার ভকতি নদা অপরাধ করিবে তোমার। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে, হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে, হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে হরে রাম রাম হরে হরে, হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে, হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম রাম হরে হরে। জয় প্রভুপাদ জয় জয় প্রভুপাদ জয় প্রভুপাদ জয় প্রভুপাদ জয় প্রভুপাদ জয় প্রভুপাদ জয় প্রভুপাদ। গুরুদেব গুরুদেব জয় জয় গুরুদেব জয় জয় গুরুদেব, গুরুদেব জয় জয় গুরুদেব। Hare Krishna, dear Prabhus and mothers, please can you help me by reading the translation, one person each translation, each stage.
Hare Krishna, Dandat Brahma Prabhuji.
Hare
Translation: I know now your divine feet are a refuge free from all sorrow and fear and eternally full of sweet nectar. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Next.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. At the
Hare.
soles of those lotus feet, I surrendered myself and all I possess. Hare Krishna.
Next.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Oh Lord, there is no other protection but you in this world of birth and death. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Next.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. At last I know myself to be your eternal servant, those whose maintenance you have assured.
Thank you.
Hare
Next.
Hare Krishna. Life before without you held nothing but sorrow. Now I live free from all misery. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Next. Next, devotees, dear devotees.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Lakshmi, desiring such a place at your lotus feet, executed austerities. Only after securing a place by your lotus feet did Lord Shiva attain his Sivatva, or quality of auspiciousness. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Next.
Upon obtaining those feet, Lord Brahma became successful in life, and the great sage Narada Muni held those 2 feet to his heart. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Your lotus feet drive away all fear. Having held them to my head, I dance in a great ecstasy, singing their glories.
Very good. Next, last one.
Your lotus feet will deliver Bhakti Vinoda from the perils of worldly journey. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Okay. So if I ask you a question before beginning, how do you know you have obtained or you are touching the Lord's lotus feet? What are the 4 symptoms from this song? You know how Bhagavatam gives assurance that you will be benefited if you do 3 things. Srinata Shraddhaya Nittam Grinantasya Chestitam Kalena Nati Dirgena Bhagavan Vishati Ridhi. Bhagavan will enter in your heart if you do these 3 things. Contemplation, reflection, assimilation. So if we don't contemplate what we hear, read about Krishna consciousness, it will take a little longer. That's all. I'm little, I push myself, so I'm just asking to push everyone to also make this life your last life. What are the 4 results? Anyone? Ashoka, Abhaya, Amrita, Adhara, Tumara Charana Dai. When you hear Bhagavatam, when you associate with the devotee, you chanting, see if those 4 symptoms you experience. Testing machine is within you. Devotee asked Srila Prabhupada, how do I know I am pleasing the Lord? Prabhupada said, are you happy to serve the Lord? He said, yes. Then Lord is pleased. And you can test within you. None of you can eat for me when I'm hungry. I have to eat for myself. Am I right? Or one of you can eat for me. Well, you can eat, but I won't be full. If I am hungry. So in spiritual journey, we have to experience our happiness within. Hiranyakashipu, this is a beautiful chapter. Hiranyakashipu, I'm just going to give you a little brief and then we'll start today's session. 7th canto, 3rd chapter, text 14. You all are familiar, but if some new are there, desiring to defy his mortality. One of the verses says, Ashoka Abhaya Amrita Adhara. Today's that song we made. And if you look at it, same thing Hiranyakashipu is desiring. But what went wrong and what will not go wrong in our life if we detect a little bit, that's all. Desiring to defy his mortality, Hiranyakashipu commenced a torturous regime of austerity and penance. And you'll see today's sloka talks about this austerity. Now, Srila Prabhupada writes or translates sometime tapasya as a austerity and penance. There's a difference between these two. They're not same. So the intensity of his practice generated an unbearable heat in the universe, which filled the demigod with anxiety and prompted them to approach their leader, Lord Brahmaji. And hearing of Hiranyakashipu's intention to occupy his post, Brahma went to see him. And Brahma was astonished to see demons emaciated. The body was duty bound to offer him benediction. And of course, he rejuvenated Hiranyakashipu's body and inquired what his aspiration was. As we go, you will hear, everything will be unfold. And Hiranyakashipu offered a series of eloquent prayers and then requested several benediction. The famous benediction as we go along. in near future, you will be hearing. So I hope everybody is aware. The Hiranyakashipu, he did a severe, torturous regime of austerity and penance. You all are here in the Zoom. This is also austerity. How? So what he did wrong, we should never do wrong. We are going to discuss today. So with that note, we're going to start Canto 7, Chapter 3, Text 14. So this sloka, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that Brahma went with the intention of stopping his austerity by offering benediction. So Prabhu's and Mother, should we stop sometime our austerity? Or whole life we do the austerity? Or maybe, I did many decades now, maybe I can take it off or relax. This is also a discussion. So let us pray to the God Vasudev, who is the predominating deity of Vasudev or consciousness. So we can see the Lord's presence in every words of Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritam Naranchaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye. Before reciting Srimad Bhagavatam, which is our very means of conquest, we all should offer our humble obeisances unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Narayan, who revealed this beautiful nectar called Srimad Bhagavatam to his son Brahma Naradji, to Vyasdev, all the way to Prabhupada and to us now. And unto Naranarayan Rishi, who the supermost human being, since time immemorial, they're doing severe austerities for our welfare, so we could have a Bhagavatam class through the Zoom, have a satsang all over the world. And unto Mother Saraswati, who mercifully, kindly residing in the Lord's mouth, can also allow our prayers to be heard, and Lord will be pleased, Srila Prabhupada will be pleased, we will be satisfied. And unto Vyasdev, out of compassionate nature, put this into a written format that we could serve, knowing that our memory is short. Nasta prayesu abhadresu nittam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati uttama sloke bhaktir bhavati naistaki. By regular attendance in classes on the Bhagavatam and by the rendering of service to the pure devotee, like doing Guru Puja to Srila Prabhupada and serving his instruction, all that is troublesome to our heart is almost completely destroyed. And loving unto the personality of Godhead, who is praised with transcendental songs, is established as an irrevocable fact. Means nobody can take it away. Once you embrace Srimad Bhagavatam in your heart. Okay, with that note, we are going to serve. Iti means thus, Vignapitaha, informed, Devi, by all the demigods, Bhagavan, the most powerful, Atma Bhuha, Lord Brahma, who was born from the lotus flower. Nipa, O king, Parita, being surrounded. Brigu, by Brigu, Daksha, Adde and others. Jayayu went. Daita Ishara of Hiranyakashipu, the king of Daitas, ashramam, to the place of austerity. Iti vignapita deve Bhagavan Atma Bhurnipa Parito Brigu Dakshaya Dayo Jayo Daita Ishara Shramam Iti vignapita devir Bhagavan Atma Paritu Brigu Dakshaya Jayo Daita Ishara Iti Vigna Pitaha Deve Bhagavan Atma Bhu Nipa Parito Brigu Daksha Dei Jayo Daita Ishara. I would like to request 2 or 3 more to recite this verse, if possible.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Iti vignapito devair bhagavanaatmabhunrupa parito bhrugu dakshadyer yayo daiteshwarashramam. Hare Krishna.
Very nice.
Iti vignapito dever bhagavanatmabhunrapa parito bhrigudakshadyir yayau daiteshwarashramam. Hare Krishna.
Very nice. One more. Prabhus, any Prabhus there?
Shall I,
Hare Krishna
Prabhuji?
Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I'll just try. Iti vigyapito dever bhagavan atmabhurnipa parito bhrigudakshaye yayo datyeshwarash sharamam.
Good. Thank you. Translation and His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. O King, being thus informed by the demigods, the most powerful Lord Brahma, accompanied by Bhrigu, Daksha, and other great sages, immediately started for the place where Hiranyakashipu was performing his penances and austerities. It's interesting here, the translation Prabhupada put this tapas. If you look at ashramam, a place, ashramam. Ashram means where the shelter, ashram also a location. Austerity, interesting. And in the translation Prabhupada put was performing his penances and austerity. Purport. Lord Brahma was waiting for the austerities performed by Hiranyakashipu to mature. So Brahma was aware. It's not that demigod complained, they are out of fear. So Brahma was aware, but he was waiting for the austerities performed by Hiranyakashipu to mature. I like that. I really like that Prabhupada's conclusion. So that he could go there and offer benediction according to Hiranyakashipu's desire. Now, taking the opportunities of being accompanied by all the demigods and great saintly persons, Brahma went there to award him the benediction desired. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namah. Sri Chaitanya Manovistam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Sayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Shapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavangscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathannitam Tam Sajivam Sadaitam Sabadhutam Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakanitam Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Vishesha Sunnavadi Paschat Deshatarine Vancha Kalpa Taru Vesha Kripa Sindhu Bhayevacha Patitanam Pavonebho Vaishnavebho Namo Namo Jai Sri Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Just to refresh little more memory, Maharaj Yudhishthir, when he inquired about the enmity between the boy Saint Prahlad and his father Hiranyakashipu, so Narad Muni narrated this dramatic history that we are listening last few months, you can say. And after Barahadev killed Hiranyakashipu seized with anger and accused the Lord for partiality, and he was bent on gaining revenge. Assisted by his demoniac associates, Hiranyakashipu wreaked havoc in the universe, burning villages, attacking sages, killing cows, performing an array of other atrocities. Now, though engaged in such abominable violence, Hiranyakashipu simultaneously performed religious rites for his brother's funeral and comforted his grieving relatives with profound philosophy and enlightening wisdom. Like how Hiranyakashipu removed the lamentation of his mother, sister-in-law, and the rest, thousands and thousands of. Beautiful narration. We can apply this when somebody leaves this world, you can narrate those beautiful pastimes. And then he narrated how Jamaraj once appeared as a young boy. Last class I did mention that. And then Jamaraj narrated another story of Kulingabard to teach them if they exhaust their time in useless lamentation for their deceased husband. And they will. also be overcome by death. So that scared them. Then everybody became peaceful. Then Hiranyakashipu left to do his part while he instructed all his men to do their part of damaging, destroying, annihilate Vedic Brahman culture. Brahman culture means where Vishnu will be worshipped. That's the main. Brahman culture means that where Vishnu will be glorified, Vishnu will be worshipped, and everything will be peaceful and happy. After, but then Hiranyakashipu told his men to destroy this Vishnu culture or Vedic culture. Then he went desiring to defy his mortality. He's a very intelligent man, Hiranyakashipu. He wanted to get immortality first before he goes for ruling over the world or enjoying the world. We should learn that lesson, Prabhu's and Mother. We should do this. Stop our dying. We learn from Hiranyakashipu. What he did wrong, we can also learn from that. But he did severe austerity. I hope none of you are afraid of austerity, because this is today's subject matter is such a severe penance and austerity that he draw the attention of the whole universe. But he didn't fall for the temptation, and we should remember that. Finally, Brahmaji had to come, and Brahma came there with the intention of stopping his austerities by offering benediction. That's where this verse, today's verse, apply. And Prabhupada talks about this austerity. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. So I would like to begin with this note. See if I can. I made a little PPT. Let's see if we can do this. Yes. Good. Can someone unmute and help me by saying that you see what I wanted to show?
Yes, Prabhuji, we can see.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Do we need austerity? I have a question. I really need help from all of you. Do we need to do austerity?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yes, very much. But the austerity should be such that it will not torture or give imsa to the body, as Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita.
You are thoughtful, mother. Wonderful. Anybody else? Or you all agree with her? No news. Okay. Can someone help me with this? Let's see what Prabhupada says. Can you read this, please?
Can I, Prabhuji?
Yes, yes. You don't have to ask. Please go for it.
Srimad Bhagavatam 4.23.7, Srila Prabhupada. As is said in the Narada Pancharatra, Aradito yedi aris tapasa tatah kim. If Krishna is worshipped, if he is the goal of advancement, there is no need for one to execute severe types of tapasya, because one has already reached his destination. Aradito yedi hari tapasa tatah kim, na aradito yedi hari tapasa tatah kim. Antarbahir yedi hari tapasa tatah kim, na antarbahir yedi hari tapasa tatah kim. If we have to come to the point of worshipping Lord Hari, What is the point of doing any more penances? If we have not come to the point of worshipping Lord Hari, then what is the use of doing any other penance? If we can see Krishna within and outside everything, then what is the need for any more penance? If we have not come to the point of seeing Krishna everywhere, what is the use of such penance? Hare Krishna. Beautiful Prabhuji.
Isn't such a good logic? Thank you, Mother. It's such a good logic Prabhupada put. Yeah. Why we need tapasya? He give negative, positive, both answer. The purpose is very clear. I hope everybody got it. Can we give up tapasya at some point? That's the question.
No, we should be doing continuously, but it is as said earlier also, Prabhuji, it should be like Satatam Kirtayanto. It should be always doing what do you call Kirtana of Lord Hari. So always we should be doing it, not give it up. I mean, sorry for if I have given a wrong thing. Hare
Are you
Krishna.
saying the Brajavashis, they are doing tapasya whole life?
No, they were always thinking of Krishna. See, tapas can be in any ways of what do you call 9 ways of devotional services, right, Prabhuji? So if they are doing in any one format, that is tapas. That's a kind of a what do you call kirtanam, shravanam, smaranam, right? So that's a kind of austerity, Hare Krishna, and it is taken up voluntarily, not imposed upon for desiring for sense gratification, for pleasing Krishna.
Correct. Okay, so let's see what Shastra says. Can someone else read this, please?
Prabhuji, should we give up tapadana and yagna, or never
breaking
give up those
Hare Krishna Mataji, your voice is breaking.
dosha vaditya yaki karma bahu manish.
I muted her, Prabhuji, because it's completely disturbing.
Am I audible now?
No, Mataji. Your
Am I
voice
audible,
is
sir?
your voice is completely breaking. Maybe others
Am I
can read,
audible
Mataji.
now, Prabhuji?
I'm really sorry, Mataji. Your voice is completely breaking. Maybe others can read. Hare Krishna.
Anyone else can read that, please?
Hare Krishna, Bhagavad Gita 18.3. Should we give up tapa, dana and yajna or never give up those? Tyajyam dosa bhat iti eke karma prahur manisinaha yajna dana tapa karma natyajyam iti chapare. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Some learned men declared that all kind of fruitive activities should be given up, but there are yet other sages who maintain that act of sacrifice, charity, and penances should never be abandoned.
Very good.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Never be abandoned means don't reject. So now we see there are different, devotee has different opinions sometimes. Even the sages, according to this also, you can see there are different. So I wrote a question, how to appreciate those who disagree with us? It's not too difficult because this is the austerity we need to do in our ISKCON. Maybe none of you face it, but I do face sometimes, not sometimes, quite often. It is not too difficult to appreciate those who agree with us, but it is more difficult to appreciate those who disagree with us. It is most difficult to appreciate those disagrees we know are wrong that may happen when we study Gita and thereafter encounter Prabhu's and Mother, someone whose opinion contradicts Gita. Now we may feel we have divine sanction to condemn them. Prabhu, they are envy to ISKCON. Okay, just condemn them. They went out, they should stay out. We may feel we have divine sanction to condemn them. However, such feeling of religious righteousness are fertile breeding grounds for violent fanaticism. And avoiding such intolerance, Prabhu's and Mother, this sloka depicts that Krishna demonstrates respect for those whose opinion differs from his. And while discussing whether prescribed sacred duties should be continued, Krishna declares, that's why Krishna declared conclusively that such duties should be continued, for they can purify even a great soul. Yet, it does not condemn those holding the opposite view. I love the way Krishna, depict these few verses. I'll show you a couple more verses. He respectfully calls them Manishina. Manishina, sorry. Manishina means learned people. Why does Krishna respect them? Because he sees beyond their incorrect philosophical conception to what is good in them. Their serious spiritual aspiration. These are need to be looked on. They're earnestly pursuing something beyond the material. Prabhu's and Mother, everybody came to ISKCON to get out of material nature. Even if they did mistake or I don't go along with, still we should be respectful. I should be respectful. That earnestness deserves appreciation, for it is rare. Anybody came Krishna consciousness, they should be respected. So Krishna's example underscored that we need to see people as a multidimensional beings. Their opinions are only one part of who they are. It's not like they say something, that's it, they are. No, that's only part of them. Instead of reducing them to their opinion, we can stretch our vision beyond our disagreement and seek whatever good is in them. And they may be polite, philosophical minded, spiritually inclined, deeply committed to their path, or concerned about something bigger than themselves. What if I cannot find anything good in them? I may ask that question. Well, I don't see anything good in that devotee. That devotee are precious part of Krishna. All livings are 15:7. Krishna says, Mame Vangsha Jivo Loke. So my request is, don't reduce people to their opinion, even if it is wrong. See their multi-dimensional beyond their opinion and appreciate whatever is good in them. Prabhu's and Mother, it works. Okay, one more devotee, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes.
Bhagavad Gita 18.5, never to be given up because they purify even the great souls. Yajna dana tapa karma natyajyam karyam eva tat yajno danam tapascheva pavnani manishinam. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Acts of sacrifice, charity, and penance are not to be given up, but should be performed. Indeed, sacrifice, charity, and penance purify even the great souls. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Next question. Can doing tapasya be bad?
Hare
Yes,
Krishna
if it
Prabhuji.
is not connected to Krishna.
Who said this? Because I cannot see you. That's why I'm asking the name.
This is Vinita Gandharvika.
Oh, you are very intelligent, mother. Good answer. Okay, somebody else. As if you didn't hear her, what she said. Can tapasya be bad at any point in anybody's life? Or tapasya is
Hare Krishna
always good?
Prabhuji.
Yes.
If tapasya is not done for Krishna, it can make one hard-hearted. That's what Prabhupada said. It has to be selfless. It has to be done for the pleasure of Krishna, not for our own selfish gains. If like certain like bodily torturing the body, piercing, those kind of hard tapasyas can make one hard-hearted, whereas Vaishnavas are supposed to be soft-hearted, and that we can achieve by doing tapasya for the pleasure of Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Okay, please help me by reading this. Let's see what Prabhupada said about tapasya. Anyone?
Just a translation, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Okay. Those who undergo severe austerities and penances, not recommended in the scriptures, performing them out of pride, egotism, lust, and attachment, who are impelled by passion, and who torture their bodily organs, as well as the supersoul dwelling within, are to be known as demons. Hare Krishna.
So, mother, whoever read, I can't see. Can you answer me? So, what wrong with tapasya out of egotism? What is wrong with it?
Well, it is because it comes out of envy of the Krishna, because the person wants to be like the admired one, and they want to be the worship one. They want everybody to think, oh, they're really good, they're so good, they're the best. But so it's not Krishna focused, it's self-focused, but it's wrong self, because it is the false ego. I am this, I am that. So it is deviating from the path of self-realization and the developing of bhakti, the love for Krishna, because there is like a love for self, but it is just illusion, and it's just not real. It is a wrong understanding.
How is that their tapasya give pain to God? Does really God feel pain?
No.
This verse says this. If you look at, if you know the word to word meaning, Shariram Stam, inside the body, the Lord is there. See Prabhupada's translation also.
Yes,
To
like
torture their bodily organ, not only bodily organ, as well as super soul.
Super soul, yes. But that can be understood because Krishna always wants the best for us. He wants us to go back home. So if we do anything that moves us away from going back home, then it's not what he wants. You know, we are his children, and he is really there with us during the whole journey, not really forcing us to do anything that we don't want. But just like any father, any mother would like the child to come back home, then with Krishna is the same.
Good.
I can understand.
So Krishna, yeah, this is good. Krishna is feeling pain if we don't want to go back. So austerity is supposed to take us back home, back to God. It means engaging. And if we are not interested to going, and we do severe austerity, it gives pain also to Krishna, not only to the performer also. Good understanding. Thank you.
Thank you,
Okay,
Prabhu.
Thank you. One more reading, please. This is about Durvasa Muni. Durvasa Muni is the emblem of tapasya. Vishwamitra, Durvasha, these are like great, great soul. Prabhu's and mother, be very careful, never ever maintain anything. Even though they are not devotee, I mean, Durvasha was not a devotee. He is a great Brahmavadi, severe austere, did more austerity than Ambarish Maharaj. But let's see what he concluded. Can someone help me with that? Yes, Mother Sushilpadi.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Danvat Pranam. Srimad Bhagavatam 9.4.70. How is it possible that a Kshatriya like Ambarisha is capable of delivering me? Endowed with austerity and knowledge. Austerity and knowledge cannot exist in you since you are not qualified. Rather, they become the opposite. Knowledge and austerity in a person of bad conduct produce opposite results. Tapo vidya cha vipranam nishreyasa kare ubhe te eva durvinitasya kalpite kathur anyatha. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. For a Brahmana, austerity and learning are certainly auspicious, but when acquired by a person who is not gentle, such austerity and learning are most dangerous. It is said that a jewel is very valuable, but when it is on the hood of a serpent, it is dangerous despite its value. Hari Bol Prabhuji.
So austerity is our wealth. For a devotee, for a Brahmana, it is our wealth. Biggest wealth you have, that we do the austerity. Austerity not for personal benefit, but to purify the consciousness, purify our heart. So Prabhupada gave an example, very nice. It is said that a jewel is very valuable when it is on the hood of a serpent. It is dangerous despite its value. Now, if you look at why Prabhupada is saying this, very interesting, that Ambarish Maharaj did not do severe austerity like Durvasha. Durvasha near Himalayas, he did for thousands and thousands of years without eating, without anything, just meditating and meditating for years after years, thousands of years. Such a severe, powerful, but yet, can you imagine how powerful he is? Of course, he's a incarnation of Lord Shiva also. That little hair he pull out, create a big monster to kill Ambarish. He will not even kill directly. That monster will kill. But then he found that monster is finished. Now he's in danger. But he sees Ambarish Maharaj. Let's go back a little. When Durvasa went to heaven, hearing the discussion of Indra in his court, he say, who are doing severe austerities? They say there are few souls. One of them is Ambarish, the king. He is doing bhakti. Those bhakti performers are accumulating the highest wealth. They can literally throw Indra any moment. They are so powerful. Prabhus and mothers, I hope you have strong faith. When we chant, when we hear Bhagavatam, we are equipped with a tremendous wealth of spiritual Shakti. Just like, for an example, a good example, a Brahmana went to Krishna. And Brahmana says, this is after the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Brahmana says to Krishna, Krishna allowed him to come to Dwarka, because without Krishna's permission, nobody can enter actually. Then he welcomed the Brahmanas in Sudharma hall. He said, yes, what is the purpose of your arrival? We are very fortunate to have darshan of Brahmana. But that Brahmana was so angry. He said, I have come all the way, seeing the result of Kurukshetra battlefield, that all the men are dead. Now all the women's, their wives and children, so much chaos will be in this world. You are responsible for that. I feel like, no, sorry, he didn't say I feel like, this is in Mahabharata. He said, I came here to curse you. Krishna was smiling, Lord was smiling and talking to Brahmana. Do you know who I am? It is I who allows you to speak. It is I who allows you to have the power of austerity, that you have power. Now, if you curse me, first of all, you should know that I am in Nirguna platform. Myself and my devotee, they are in Nirguna platform. They are not getting affected by your curse. But on the other hand, you lose all your austerity power because you curse. You can do whatever you want, but for your benefit, I'm telling you, your curse will never affect me because I'm in Nirguna platform. But the idea that you want to curse me, knowing that I'm the Supreme God, and if you do execute, you will destroy all your asset within your heart. You will be under Tamo and Rajagun, become another demon or Sudra or low class. You lose all into your interest in spiritual path. Of course, there's Brahmana, the way he went forward, giving us a lesson. I hope none of you ever feel angry and like hissing, cursing someone. Be careful. What is wrong with that? Wrong with that, I thought about it this morning, that because I used to have that nature. If somebody don't align with my view, that I'm just angry, or I just don't want to talk to that person. I just walk out. Resentment, hate. But then I'm chanting for years. I don't feel, happy experience. Why? Because of that. I'm earning a lot of spiritual wealth. It's like a pot. Heart is like a pot. I'm putting all the spiritual wealth, chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And this offense, this ill motive, resentment, is like a little leak in the pot and it's draining out. And I always feel like lacking. Never feel like completely satisfied. So I'm taking serious vow that stop it, Pran Govinda Das. I know none of you probably do it, but I'm just telling what I spoke to my own mind. Because that's dangerous. It's like you carrying a beautiful pot of sweet rice for your family member, and you have to walk few miles from temple to your home. But there is a leak, hole, that dripping all the sweet rice. And by the time you reach to the house, you are excited, and they are excited that they are going to get prasadam. But then you look at inside, there is nothing left. Who is responsible for that? Maybe some of you can answer me that. So this is very important, that Durvasa Rishi understood. When Durvasa heard this in Indraloka, he came to test Ambarish. And then first thing he checked, how much knowledge he has in 18 philosophy. But Ambarish Maharaj was interested not in 18 philosophy, he was interested in bhakti. Very precise. the culmination of all 18 philosophy. And then his whole idea was not severe austerity like Durvasha did. So Durvasha literally wanted to challenge Ambarish. That was the reason why he came there. And he saw that, okay, he's doing Ekadashi like anybody can do Ekadashi. But standing on his toes like Hiranyakashipu did, for 36,000 years. Try to do 1 hour standing on toes, then you'll know. Losing all, the ants and the bugs will eat your skin and others. Of course, this is in Satya Yuga. The life air, prana, could retain in the bones. Even the blood, skin can be dissolved. So that's the point. So let's go to the final. What is the purpose of doing tapasya? Can someone help me with this? Now, this has a two translation, Srila Prabhupada's and Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Can someone read this, please?
Hare Krishna. Please go ahead, Mataji. Thank you.
No, Mataji, go ahead. I already read.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Pratya adishtam maya tatra tvai karma vimohite tapo me hrudayam sakshat atma aham tapaso anagha. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Prabhupada ki jai. O sinless Brahma, you may know from me that it was I who first ordered you to undergo penance when you were perplexed in your duty. Such penance is my heart and soul, and therefore penance and I are no different. Purport by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Those words are spoken by me when you were bewildered about how to create the universe in the beginning. O sunless Brahma, austerity for attaining me is my heart, and I am the soul of that austerity. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
This is beautiful, isn't it? Austerity for attaining me. That means in the beginning, Mother Binita, intelligent mother, came forward and says, yes, austerity has to be done for the pleasure of Krishna. What is that pleasure? Means this. Austerity for attaining me. All of you. Why we are hearing Bhagavatam? To get the lotus feet of the Lord, serve Him, awaken our love, and go back home. Krishna says that activity doing, it is his heart. This is so wonderful. One more. Someone, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Rishava Vacha Nayam Deho Deha Bhajam Naloke Kashtan Kaman Arhate Vidbhujam Ye Tapotivyam Putraka Yena Sattvam Sudhyet Yasmad Brahma Shokyam Tva Anantam. Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Lord Rishabdev told his sons, my dear boys, of all the living entities who have accepted material bodies in this world, one who has been awarded this human form should not work hard day and night simply for sense gratification, which is available even for dogs and hogs that eat stool. One should engage in penance and austerity to attain the divine position of devotional service. By such activity, one's heart is purified, and when one attains this position,
he attains eternal blissful life, which is transcendental to material happiness and which continues forever. Hare Krishna.
Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, then one more final. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, actually. This concludes all our questions. Tapome hridayam dhammam tanurvidya kriya kriti angani kartavo jata dharma atma sasasura. This is from 6th canto. This is a beautiful explanation. What is austerity? So the Lord revealing this, hear of me from, hear of my form according to Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga means action in Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada translate. Austerity in the form of Jama Niyama is my heart. So Prabhus and mothers, you are getting up in the morning, you bowing down at the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada, your gurus. These are called rules, regulation. Ekadashi day, no grain eating. Okay, 4 regulative principles you following. This is tapo me hridayam. Krishna claims this is his heart. We should be joyful, isn't it? Rules, regulations should not be seen as a suffocation, restriction. Rules, regulations should be seen as joyful execution. It's a protection. We should see like that. 4 regulative principles, 16 round, respectful to the other devotees, should be a protection shield. We should feel happy. Knowledge with chanting of mantra is my body. Brahmas Tanu. Daily and occasional rites are my form. Vidya, Kriya, Kriti. Sacrifice, like we are doing right now, sacrifice. We are sacrificing our attention, ourself in this Bhagavatam class. Is my limbs or my head, Krishna says. Angani kartavo. The result generated from sacrifice are my mind. Jata dharma atma. My life heirs are the devatas. To speak, the demigod is helping me here. I'm verbalizing, and prachata of the tongue in cooperation with the air god and the fire god, carrying this message through this computer to your computer and to your ear. I'm not doing it. I'm just desiring to express what I wanted to say, but demigods are delivering this. It's not like computer doing it automatically. Oh no, that matter does not. Demigod. So this is very nice. All these actions such as these are vibhutis of my body, of eternity, knowledge, and bliss. Beautiful. Let's see. This is a famous verse also. To get peace, what do you do? Bhuktaram Jaggatapasam Sarvaloka Mahesharam. So 3 things. Bhuktaram Jaggatapasam. I'm the enjoyer of the result of sacrifice performed by the fruit hunter, as well as the result of austerity performed by liberation seeker. We all are. That's what we do. I am their only worshipable object, yes. Then we should be getting peaceful. If we are not peaceful, something is not right. Okay. Do we need to do austerity with faith, or does not matter? Just do it. Just get up and chant, whether you have faith or no faith. Yeah, but you'll get little result. You are working. You put your energy in the action, trying to give attention. the faith with you, you get complete result. Where does it say? Here it is. Can someone please help me with this? Can someone read, please? Yes.
Hare Krishna. Bhagavad Gita 17.28. Anything done as sacrifice, charity, or penance without faith in the Supreme, O son of Priti, is impermanent. It is called asat and is useless both in this life and in the next. Ashraddhaya hutam dattam tapastaptam kritam chayat asad iti uchyate partha nacha tat pretya no iha. Translation by Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. But sacrifices, austerities, and charities performed without faith in the Supreme are non-permanent, O son of Pritha, regardless of whatever rites are performed. They are called asat and are useless both in this life and the next. To achieve success in this way, one must first find the proper spiritual master and receive training under his direction. Then one can achieve faith in the Supreme. When that faith matures in course of time, it is called love of God. This love is the ultimate goal of the living entities. Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Thank you. So then question comes, what is austerity? We discuss whether we need austerity or we don't need austerity. Austerity with faith or no faith. Okay. So what is boils down to what is austerity? How we relate with our body, our speech, and our mind. This is we find in chapter 17, 14, 15, 16. It gives the details about what is austerity and physical austerity and mental austerity, and when we speak. So this is what we are going to have a little discussion. Let's see. Okay. So austerity of body, worshipping the Lord. So it has to be not any Lord, Supreme Lord. Who does this? Now, one who knows God, Brahmana, means one who knows Krishna. He is worshipping. Under who? Spiritual master. And you can literally put it into this perspective. How do you do austerity while you're speaking the words that are anudbega, karambakam, sattam priyam hitam chajat? Means when you speak something, it has to be an austerity. Austerity means you have to chew it in your mind before you spit it out or talk to someone. First is, will that agitate that person? If that person will be agitated, let's see the verse, if I can go to the verse. Okay. If that person okay. If I say something, that person will be agitated, then I'm not doing austerity. According to Krishna. Krishna says anudbega. If you look at it, 17:15, anudbega. Anudbega means not agitated. So Prabhupada translate austerity of speech. Austerity means voluntarily you choosing what vocabulary. For an example, if I want to teach my son something and I heard that he was little naughty, I say, you are rascal. You are not good. What did I just do? I agitated. So why did Krishna says non-agitated? Anudbega. Udbeg means agitation. Because I can speak 10 minutes, 1 hour, whole day, whole life to him, but he's not hearing anything. Agitation means it blocks perception to the person. It's very important. Anudbega karambaikkam. Karambaikkam, that yes, it should be truthful. But will we tell the truth in a way that that person will hear it? Then you have to make it as a sandwich. Sandwich means some good quality of that person that you're going to say, find it first. Every person in this world has. You can say, you know, you are so attentive, every day you come to Mangalarati. And then you want to say correction. But some people feel that japa time you are only talking, try to talk to others. They feel disturbed. Nice, good quality. Then you say what need to be corrected. Then you end with another good quality. But you are trying to rise above. I see that, because to be steady every day, it has to be Sattvagun connection. Rajagun, Rajagun gives body important. Tamogun don't care. So it is beautiful. This is how it should be practiced. This is how Krishna says, Anudbega karambakam sattam priyam hitam jajat. I'm looking at the next. Okay. It's not going. Okay. Good mental, emotional well-being. Krishna says, you can develop that through austerity. The way you speak, the way you talk yourself, or to talk to somebody else. What will be the result if you have a good understanding of speech? First result, satisfaction. Then Krishna says, simplicity, gravity. Means what are you speaking? It has a value. It is grounded. You believe it. You making other person also believe it. But it's coming from disciplined person, self-control. And that person has also honesty, purity, truthfulness, forgiveness, humility, and finally, avoiding prajalpa. Some of you may be thinking like, wow, that has to come from intellectual, intelligent person can only do that. Not everybody is capable. Okay. That's all Krishna said that. Intellectual well-being comes from where? You are innovative. I can't get up in the morning. I don't know what. Then you recreate your lifestyle. Well, maybe I should not talk to that person at night that late. Or maybe I should not look at my Facebook. Or maybe I should put away the cell phone. Whatever distract you to be disciplined. Make a right discrimination. Well, I don't feel motivated to go to that group in the morning to do sadhana or whatever, hearing Bhagavatam, because this. Well, where are you going to learn the unity in diversity? That's where you come. Try to see their spiritual quality, not what material differences. We all have come for some spiritual purpose, same spiritual purpose. In that sense, we all are important to each other. You will never find a great sadhu sangha by rejecting what Krishna gave at this time. Try to create this. Parasparamonu pavanam bhagavad jaso. Create that atmosphere yourself. How can you do that? Be a lifelong learner. Have a good night's sleep. Good sleep, not disturbed sleep. And this concludes that austerity in mode of goodness. We have a faith. We hold on to the faith. If we don't have a faith, well, I'm going to try. If you say, okay, I'm not good enough, but I'll let me try. That will be goodness still. I don't know, whatever everybody's doing, I'm doing it. That's ignorance. So when we look at it, when we detect our inside the heart, why we are hearing Bhagavatam, what is the purpose of hearing Bhagavatam? What am I going to get? Do I need this? We should search out this. And guaranteed, if we do this, what is the most valuable? You will reflect and Krishna will establish in your heart that you will see his presence through your service, and the result is satisfaction. Jnana Vijnana Triptatma. Prabhus and mothers, stop here. Let me hear if any further discussion or any other contemplation.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you for such a wonderful class. Dear devotees, now the forum is open for question and answer. If you have any question or any reflection, please share with us. Thank you. I can see a hand raised from Basundara Devidasi. Yes, Mataji,
Hare
please.
Krishna Prabhuji. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Sorry, thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranams. Prabhuji was saying something about the 4 symptoms of sadhaka having achieved the perfection. I'm sorry I missed on those 4 things that you said, Prabhuji. Would you mind repeating them, please?
4 symptoms of
4
sadhaka.
symptoms of one having achieved the perfection, or closer to the perfection. You said there are certain symptoms one can find out that is closer to the stage of perfection. I'm sorry I missed out on that piece, Prabhuji.
I don't think it's a perfection. I mentioned that when you are meditating on the Lord's, you begin with the lotus feet, and coming in contact with lotus feet means 4 symptoms you will experience. Ashoka, Abhaya, Amrita, Adhara, Tumara, Charana, Dai. Tahate ekhano bishrama lobiya charinu bhavera bhai. When you actually meditating on the Lord's lotus feet by chanting Hare Krishna and through your daily devotional service, you will experience these four things. That means you are getting out of Maya's trap.
Can you please repeat again, Prabhuji? What are those four things you said in Sanskrit? What are those?
Ashoka.
Abhaya, Ashoka. What does that it mean?
Ashoka means you will never lament anymore. Oh, I wish, I could have finished my PhD. Oh, I
Okay.
could have, become more rich. Oh, you will never lament for anything material. People do this. In this world, Mother, do you know people live by, there are three categories of people. Doing list, having list, and being. Doing list like, if I allow to do this, then I'll do this. You ask somebody, what are you doing? I'm going to college. Why? So that I will graduate. And why? Then I will have a good job. Then what? Then I will get what I want. Then what? Then I'll be happy. Oh, you want to be happy all the way in, but you have to do things, then you'll be happy. Why don't you become happy now? Why you have to go through doing all this? And if you reverse it, there's another group. I tested this literally from 17th chapter Bhagavad Gita. I tested this with the human being, but in a language they can relate. So if we have these four things, Ashoka, Abhaya, just like this man reporter told Prabhupada. So if a Pakistan general comes with a gun pointing at you, what will be your, Prabhupada says, Mrittu sarva haraschaham, 10.34 Bhagavad Gita. I'll see Krishna has come in a form of death. He's fearless. He said, general will come with a gun, but Prabhupada did not see anything. He says he saw Krishna. This is called Abhaya. You will never face any danger. Didn't Prabhupada had two snakes? Jayapataka Maharaj tell this story. He sat down in the toilet and two cobra, just imagine, they have a collapsible gate bathroom. I used to clean those, I remember, 40 years back. As soon Prabhupada closed it, the two cobra just came out from two sides of the door. But Prabhupada was not afraid. He called out Jayapataka and Tamal, and then Prabhupada says, because we build the temple on the tomb, and until the body is dissolved, those souls are trapped. People don't know, they are ignorance. They give this samadhi or, buried. It's not good unless there's a great soul. Then it benefits everybody. So anyhow, I'm just giving, this is called fearless, Abhay. So called Abhaya Amrita. Amrita, you will feel something you're holding when you chant, that you relish not only Amrit nectar, but you also feel like you are in a safe zone. You have a emotional shelter. Emotional shelter is like a baby. Find always mother is his emotional shelter. Any reason, baby, run back to mother. You will feel that. And adhara means a comfortable, this combination, Krishna shelter. So when you are progressing, chanting, these four results must come.
Okay.
Amrita adhara tumara charanada. Your lotus feet is made of these four. Tahate ekhano bishrama loviya charinu bhavera bhai. Thank you. That's a very nice
Very
question.
nice, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, I can see a hand raised from Radha Jyoti Devidasi Mataji. Mataji, please go ahead.
Yeah, please go ahead, Mataji. I lowered your hand because we are taking your question. Yeah.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna and Dandavat Pranam to all. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, my question to you is, every day I prioritize my work a day before in the evening or on the morning if there is a need of a change. But I see that my plan is not working as per my priorities or as per my schedule. And there is some other plan that Krishna plans, the service to devotees happen. So I'm not able to understand, it's happening every day, and that my plan is disturbed or I'm not able to do what I'm planning. So could you please tell me how I should look at it?
You will never find in Bhagavad Gita, Mother, that Krishna told Arjuna what to do. This is one thing, as a devotee, what I understand. Krishna will never make decision for me. Krishna will give the information, but the choice each of us always have to make. If your choice is aligned with Krishna's, then you will get empowerment. And if the choice is not aligned with Krishna, then you face struggle. You literally face struggle. And you don't know when. Like if you look at Prabhupada's life, if you look at Arjuna's life, 1863, Krishna told to Arjuna, okay, itite jnanam, I gave you all the knowledge. Bhagavad Gita almost finished. He said, now analyze, deliberate, and then make decision what you want. Jata ichhasi tatha kuru. Many times, Mother Radha Jyoti Devi Dasi, many times, many devotees, they really think, I wish Krishna would tell me what to do in this situation. Krishna will never tell you what to do.
So true, Prabhuji.
No, it's a reality. I learned in a harder way. Many times, many devotees think like this. I used to think like this. It would be easier. Krishna will never make. But if you consciously decide, which is aligned with Prabhupada and Krishna, then you can pray for empowerment. My Lord, can you empower me so I can do this service for you? I want to maintain my family in such a way that they become a good devotee. I also come forward towards you. Please empower me. You can pray for that, but you cannot say, can you make a decision for me? It's not going to happen. Otherwise, what is the value of individuality? It's hard. But think about deeply, you will come out of it by His mercy. You will become a genius.
Prabhuji, I am doing devotional service only, but it is not as per I planned. It will happen. It is like, oh, what I'm being told on that particular day. Say if a devotee comes and say, okay, do this for me or do that for me, then I do, and then I feel, okay, this was not the plan, but I did it, even though it's a devotional work. But I lost the track for my own schedule. That's what my concern was. But and it's repetitively happening, and I'm not able to say no, because that is again a devotional service, right? So I felt to ask this.
Maybe you consult with your mentor. If it is a personal issues, then you must consult with a mentor. It will really be good, because satisfaction has to come from the service. If satisfaction is not coming, jnana vijnana kutasto vijitendriya. Bhagavad Gita, 6th chapter, Krishna says this, when we apply this knowledge in our practical day-to-day, jnana vijnana, tripta atma should be satisfied. Then you are feeling inspired to progress further. If you are not happy, how are you going to progress? So I agree with you. So consult, please sit down, not in the Zoom, but with somebody who has these three qualities, who cares for your spiritual life, who has the same goal as you, who really going to be happy to see you are progressing. These are very difficult, but that's how Rupa Goswami Pad said. Sajatiya swasnigdha sadhu sangha sada bare. Sajatiya swasnigdha, somebody who has affection for you, who cares for you, like that.
Okay, Prabhuji. It's not like I'm content, but I felt to ask this. Thank you so much for your guidance.
That's wonderful. I'll
Your
pray for you
enlightening
too.
class today. It was really grateful. I'm really grateful for it. And thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for the wonderful answer. The choice we should make that should align with Krishna's, what Krishna wants, then we will feel the empowerment. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Prabhuji, it's already time. So I can see one hand raised from Manmohan Prabhu, but it is already time. So
He can text to Mother Binita Gandharvika and then
yes,
we'll get to know.
Prabhuji, please.
Thank you, Manmohan Prabhu. You're joining recently and you're joining regularly. I'm so sorry that we couldn't take your question, but please write a message to me. Then I can send it to Prabhuji.
Wonderful.
Forgive me. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Now we can end the call, Mataji. Vancha kalpatarupyasya kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namo. Ananta koti Vaishnav vrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, His Grace Pran Govind Prabhuji ki jai.
Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Thank you all. Hare
Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam. Thanks
Thank you,
everyone.
dear devotees, for joining
Everyone.
today's class. We'll
Hare
meet
Krishna.
tomorrow.
Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.